Hi guys, it's Cayla here, and today I have another little journal with me video for you. I have really sucked at keeping up daily journaling lately. I don't know why. Well, I guess I kind of do know why. I haven't really prioritized my time very well. So what I'm tending to do at the moment is keep a sticky note throughout the week of everything that I want to journal about, and then in the weekends, usually on a Saturday, I will sit down and do like bulk journaling. So I actually found I had some time this evening to sit down and do a bit of journaling and do a little journaling with me video, which was really fun. I haven't done this in ages and I really missed it. So hopefully you find it interesting. But I'm journaling about the weekend that has just been. So my husband and I went to the farmers market here in Tauranga, and it was so much fun. I love going to the farmers market. I love taking my bag along and filling it up with fresh veggies, and it just makes me feel so country. I don't know, is that the right word? It's probably not, but I love it. I feel it's just a really great feeling. I love walking around the farmers market. The people there are super nice, and you always get such good produce, which is really good. We actually went to a couple of markets this day, which was really nice. There was a car boot sale, which we had a really quick look at. Unfortunately, we got there kind of late, so we didn't get a good long look there, but we did have a bit of a look, and we bought some rhubarb plants for our new garden, which was really exciting. And we thought there was another market on, but we went in and it was actually like RC car meet, which was really interesting. So we stayed and watched that for a while instead. But we hit a couple of op shops instead of going to the market that we thought was on that wasn't on. So yeah, that was pretty good. It was nice. My husband and I we went and got crepes. I think it's crepes. At a little French restaurant, which was really lovely. We got savoury crepes. They were pretty good. I was just really excited because this cafe actually sold iced tea. Iced tea is not super popular here in New Zealand, or at least I really struggle to find places that sell iced tea. I don't know why, but for some reason it's really hard to find places that sell iced tea, and I love iced tea. I would replace my blood with iced tea if I could. I drink so much of it, and I haven't quite mastered the art of making iced tea myself, which is a real shame, because it means that I rely on other places to make it and sell it, and it's never quite as good when I try to make it at home, and then I never drink it, and then I have a 2-litre jug of gross iced tea sitting in my fridge, and it's just a disappointment, really. So when I do find somewhere that makes good iced tea for a reasonable price, I get really excited, and I tend to go there quite a lot. So we will probably frequent this cafe now that we know that they make good crepes and really good iced tea, which is exciting. And my husband said they didn't burn the coffee, which apparently is a good thing. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't know much about coffee, but he was really pleased that the coffee wasn't burned. So props to them for just ticking all of our boxes, I guess. And I apologise that my head and parts of my ponytail keep popping in and out of frame. I don't necessarily have bad vision, but I really struggle to place small things well, and I tend to get really close to my paper when I'm writing. So you'll probably see my ponytail flip around a lot, and my head will probably pop into frame, but I guess you'll just have to put up with it. So something that I don't tend to do much with in my journal is stamping. My mum is a big stamper. My mum loves stamping, and I have just never really enjoyed it. I don't know if it's because I'm not very good at placing stamps properly, or I smudge them a lot, or whatever, but I'm really bad at stamping. I tend to just completely forget that I have a small collection of stamps. So I don't tend to use them, but I'm trying really hard to use them a lot more, and you've seen already I've already used 2 stamps, and I'm about to do more stamping because my handwriting here is really rubbish. So and I hated it, so I ended up just stamping instead. But yeah, if anyone's got any tips on sort of remembering, that sounds silly, but how to remember to use their stamps in their journals, or any interesting ways of using stamps as textures or backgrounds or anything like that, I would love to hear them. Like I said, my mum's been stamping forever, but I never got into it, so it doesn't come naturally to me. So if anyone's got any tips, that would be really great. The other thing that we did on this day, which was really exciting, is my husband has this big CNC router machine which does lots of fancy things, but amongst that it cuts out wood that he can program. He can make a design on my computer and then like send it to the machine and it'll cut it out, and it's super amazing. But he's had it for more than 2 years and he hasn't actually managed to get it working. He bought it off like a startup company here in New Zealand, and they've had some real issues with their software and stuff like that. So he's been sort of trying to troubleshoot it for about 2 years, and he finally got it working this weekend, and he was so excited. I have never seen him look this happy ever, except maybe on our wedding day. But he was so stoked, and I was so pleased to see him that happy. So I really wanted to dedicate like a whole page to just him and his happiness and his success with his little machine. Well, I say little, it's quite big, but he was really, really stoked, and it was just really nice to see him that happy about something. So I had to dedicate a whole page to him, of course. And now I am finally actually writing on the pages. That's something else that I'm not very good at all. I'm really terrible at sort of doing the fun part of the journaling, which is laying everything out, and then completely just neglecting to actually do the journaling part where I write everything on the page. So I've got a whole bunch of pages I actually need to go back and fill in. But it's always so much more fun to me to stick things into the journal rather than write about, I don't know, the sticking in part's the more fun part for me. So anyway, I've actually done this and I just need to catch up on the others. But I think that's about all I've got for you guys today. I'm just going to stick in a couple more stickers and then that's it. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!